not patronized. Aware that oftentimes local airlines such as Air Peace, Max Air, and Asman Air contribute immensely to national income accounting by appropriate tax payments and employment of Nigerians, thereby enhancing welfare and national productivity. Informed that the Air Peace has 3 Boeing 777 airplanes, Max Air has 3 Boeing 777s, and Asman Air recently acquired Airbus A340-600 series, which can be deployed for such flight operations. Air Peace handled the evacuation of Nigerians from South Africa during the xenophobic attacks in 2019, free of charge. And Max Air has been participating in uplifting of pilgrims during Hajj without hitches. Thus, they should be further encouraged and patronized. Regrets that the failure of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, the Ministry of Aviation, and Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 to patronize Nigerian airlines has further put the country in economic disadvantage. Resolves to mandate the House Committee on Aviation to embark on a thorough investigation in order to unravel the reason for patronage of foreign airlines to airlift the return of Nigerians stranded in various countries. Urge Mr. President to forthwith direct the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, Ministry of Aviation, and the PTF, and all relevant MDAs to ensure that Nigerian airlines enjoy the right of first refusal in all circumstances where Nigerians need to be airlifted from other countries. Mandate the House Committee on Aviation to ensure that Nigerian airlines have sufficient patronage from state and non-state actors in the sector. Direct the Committee on Aviation and Foreign Affairs to work with the Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure prompt implementation of this motion. Direct the relevant House committees to brief the House on its findings and actions within 14 days. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Smiler.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My dear honorable colleagues, I'm Honorable Suleiman Samaila. I rise to second the motion as moved by my colleague. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support of the motion, please say aye. Amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Gordon Belbelo, and I represent the group of administrators from the Federal Constituency. I'm from Delta State. Mr. Speaker, I feel that we should delete prayer 3 and prayer 4, given that the resolution is already asking for investigation. We should allow them to investigate, complete it, before us asking, giving, also directing the aviation.
Sorry, I don't have the text in front of me. What does 3 and what does 4 say?
We are asking for investigation as to why they are not being patronized. And now we're asking the committee again to ensure that they are patronized. So it's either we delete the investigation and go straight to advise aviation ministry as to patronizing our domestic airlines, or we allow for investigation to take place. They should finish and report back to us. They will now take a resolution. So I'm deleting prayer 3, prayer.
Can we not combine the two? Can we not combine the two? Can we not say the prayer not be amended to investigate with a view of encouraging the you say with a view to encourage? Okay. Okay, what's your amendment?
What does prayer 4 say that you want to amend? You want to amend 2, you want to delete 2 prayers. You want to delete 2 of the prayers. 3. What does 4 say?
Further mandates committees on aviation and foreign affairs to work with the committee on legislative compliance to ensure implementation. So it's to ensure that they comply with the directive of the House asking that domestic airlines are patronized. So if we're going to go on with the investigation, let's allow the investigation to take place before talking about compliance. Or we delete prayer 1 and go straight to say, ensure that domestic airlines are patronized by Minister of Aviation.
Okay, so which one is your amendment? Okay. Any second leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Gideon Gwani. I come from Kaduna State. I represent Kaura Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise to second the amendment moved by the minority leader. Beg to second.
Those in favor of the amendment, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Those in favor of the amendment, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. The amended, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. The 16th order of the day is the consideration of the request to raise 850 billion in new external borrowing in the 2020 Appropriation Act for domestic capital market. Honorable members will recall that the request was committed to the Committee on Supply on Tuesday, 5th May 2020. The House Leader will move for its consideration. Leader.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable members, I am Ado Dogwa, representing Dogwa Tudumada Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Kano State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, this time around to move that the House do consider 2020 external borrowing plan of the federal government, a request to raise 850 billion in the new external borrowing plan of the federal government in the 2020 Appropriation Act. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Any Honorable Sada?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Tajuddin Abbas. I represent Zaria Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by the Leader of the House on the federal government loan request. Thank you.
Those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it. The House Leader, can you move that the House resolve to the Committee of Supply, please?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. With your leave, Mr. Speaker, before I move that the House to resolve into the Committee of the Whole to consider this important item, with your leave, I would like to give a little clarification. Committee of Supply, sorry. That this item on the order paper has been captured in the budget of the year 2020. What we are doing today is to allow the federal government, okay, when we get to the sources, we discuss it. Okay. It's okay, sir. Mr. Speaker, I move that the House resolve in the Committee of Supply to consider this item. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I move.
Whip, can you second? Oh, sorry, Deputy Leader, can you second?
Your mic, sir. Okay. Mr. Speaker, and my dear colleagues, I second the motion as ably moved by the Leader of the House. I so second.
Just against say name. Guys have it. Committee of Supply. Okay. Okay, Leader, just give us 1 minute synopsis on this so that we're all on the same page on this report.
Mr. Chairman, right honorable members, the fact about this item for consideration, Mr. Chairman, honorable members, is that it was provided for in the budget 2020. But the government has now found reasons to bring back and extract the mandate of this honorable house so that they could reverse taking the facility from an external source to now revert to taking this facility from a local capital market. Mr. Speaker, this is the major reason why we are bringing this for the consideration of the House and for the mandate of this House to allow government to do the needful. Reasons, of course, were propelled. I could remember during our joint leadership meeting with agencies of government, especially the Minister of Finance, as to how much will be the cost of this facility if you are reverting it to local capital market. And we were all convinced that based on engagements with local capital institutions, with the government, that the rates, the interest rate will still be very favorable, and it also have a very strong and a very push-pull impact on our local economic parameters. And for that reason, we agreed at the joint leadership meeting to take it this way. The Senate has passed it the way it's going to be considered today, and I want to plead with honorable members to also see reasons and facts why we should take it this way. Mr. Chairman, honorable members, I thank you so much for your consideration, and I hope we give this item an expeditious passage, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Leader. I'm a little confused. I thought it was a new, fresh loan. You are saying that it's the same loan that we've had? You are saying that is a local content request? And you are saying that it's cheaper to do it this way? I'm just trying to, I don't understand. It's cheaper to get from the domestic market, local market? Okay. I thought it was a new, fresh request. All right. Honorable colleagues, I'm glad for the clarification. Don't worry, Leader. I said that intentionally for those out there who believe that or think that this might be a new request. The question is that the recommendation stands part of this report. Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, please move that the House refer to plenary.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, honorable members. I rise to move that the House do revert to plenary and report progress. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Honorable Sada, can you second? I will revert to plenary.
I second that the House move, revert back to plenary. I so move.
Honorable colleagues, the House and the Committee of Supply considered the request to localize the 850 billion naira that had earlier been passed by the National Assembly in the 2020 Appropriation Act in naira from the domestic capital market, and we approved the only recommendation in that report. House Leader, can you please move that the House adopt the report of the Committee of Supply?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. Honorable Ado Dogwa is my name once again. I represent Dogwa Tudunwada Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I'm from Kano State. I rise to move and directed by the Speaker that the House do adopt the report of the Committee of Supply as reported in plenary. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Any second, Princess?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Princess Miriam Onoha, representing Isi Alamba, Nonimo, Okigwe Federal Constituency of Imo State. I rise to second the motion as moved by our leader. I so second.
Those in favor of the adoption of the report, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. Ayes have it. colleagues, before we adjourn, we'll stand for a 1 minute silence. Honorable Kiruka's motion, which we passed here, those who lost their lives due to brutality of security agencies, rather. Yes. 1 minute silence, please. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. Those of you at the gallery there are about 3-4 people. You are sitting together, not observing the protocol. Out there to my left, yes, you. Please, if you are going to be in the gallery, you need to observe the protocol. Thank you. Before adjournment, the leader or the chairman, business and rules can move for that we approve the votes and proceedings of today.
Mr. Speaker, right honorable members, I rise to move that the House take special opportunity today to approve and adopt the vote and proceedings of today, the 12th day of May 2020. Right honorable Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Whip. Deputy Leader, sorry, let me not, Deputy Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second the motion that we do adopt the votes and proceeding of the day. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The votes and proceedings are adopted. Ayes have it. Honorable Ifeanyi, can you please approach the chair quickly? Very quickly. Leader, please, can we move for adjournment?
We have done that. Right honorable Speaker, honorable members, I rise to move that this House do adjourn to Tuesday next week, the 19th day of May 2020. Right honorable Speaker, honorable members, I so move.
Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Ndodi Godwin Elubelu, and I represent the good people of Anyocho Shibli Federal Constituency. I'm from Delta State. I rise to second the motion moved by the Leader of the House. I so second.
Those in support, please say aye. The House is hereby adjourned till tomorrow, till Tuesday.